Hey everyone, it's been a very, very long time, I know that, but I actually got a new camera and I was waiting to get a wire as well. Hi Winston, my cat wants to jump on me. Easy, gentle, gentle. He's a little bit big and he's like a gentle giant, so actually his nails are super sharp and his body is very heavy, so anytime he tries to jump on me or anything like that, a lot of the times like I get injured. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on, and I'm not even using my new camera, I'm using my phone right now, but the lighting is pretty good and I just did a tape for something else, so I figured I would jump on and just do a little sit down video just talking about just the COVID situation, the state of the world, Black Lives Matter, and inclusivity overall, intersectionalism overall, and so yeah, here I am doing just that. So first of all, in terms of the coronavirus, how is everyone dealing with this? How is everyone doing? I've been in quarantine where I've gone out a few times here and there, obviously taking precautions with a mask and, you know, washing my hands, taking showers, etc., staying clean. And honestly, the beginning of the quarantine was a lot easier, I feel like, than things are starting to open up here in New York now, but the end of the quarantine and the middle of the quarantine were a little bit difficult. And you know, we all have our coping mechanisms and things like that, but in the beginning of the quarantine I actually was like feeling really like free. I don't know why, but I just felt the need to sing, and I felt the need to dance around my apartment, and I felt the need to like read and write, which I've been doing a lot of reading these days actually, and like toward the end of the quarantine I've been doing a lot of reading. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like this time is interesting for a lot of people, because for me, I feel like it's been positive. A lot of it has been positive. I've been able to really reconnect with myself, and just like implement practices that I've wanted to try and implement into my schedule, but have been distracted from other things. So like meditation and even just like going to bed early, not eating out. That's been a big one for me, not eating out. I mean, not that I would eat out a ton before, but I was eating out in general before, and I feel like I feel so much better with myself when I make like healthy food at home. And yeah, like I've gone back to oil-free eating. So well, for the most part, I have like one day here and there where I'm like, I'll be a little more, you know, lenient on this particular day, or you know, one day a month or something like that. So yeah, I've been feeling really good with eating that way, eating oil-free. And of course, in New York, it's the summertime, and there's so many delicious fruits in season that are here. I bought these amazing cherries the other day. They're like yellow and red. I don't know what they're called, but they are so good. If you see them, pick some up because they're freaking delicious. And yeah, like smoothies in the morning. I have a little balcony. That's where I'm getting all the lighting from right now. I have a little balcony in my apartment, or it's not a balcony, it's like a patio, I guess. I'm not sure the correct terminology. I've been switching the terminology between porch, patio, and balcony. But it's like a courtyard here, so I have my own little space in the courtyard, and I've been drinking smoothies in the morning and just taking in the sun. That's been getting me through this quarantine. Thank God the weather has changed. In the beginning of the quarantine was freezing, which it's interesting because now that the weather is nicer, I guess that's maybe why I'm a little more like melancholy, because I want to be outside because the weather is so nice. Whereas in the beginning of the quarantine, I was like, I'm not going outside anyway. I don't care. It's only like, it's 40 degrees out. Who wants to be outside? 30 degrees out. Who wants to be outside? So, yeah, I've been enjoying like sitting on my little patio, taking the sun, drinking a smoothie, reading, meditating, and like having like a nice morning practice of just self-love and self-care, and it's been really good for me. So I hope everyone has something like that, or you know, you are able to incorporate some kind of self-care throughout your day. If you can't get out into the sun, hopefully, you know, you at least get some fresh air somehow. And yeah, so quarantine has been interesting. I've been doing some journaling as well. So I have like a couple journals where I talk like to myself about the quarantine. But yeah, so New York is starting to open back up, which I haven't really been out too much. But you know, I'm starting to become again like a little more lenient with being outdoors and being around people. So yeah. In terms of Black Lives Matter, I'm just gonna say Black Lives Matter. So when this issue arose due to the death of, well, re-arose, or is that a word? I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to say it. Forget it. When this issue came back to the surface because of George Floyd's death, I like just so many feelings came about, and just like empathy, sadness, and anger for, you know, my fellow earthlings that are people of color, that are Black. It's just appalling. The way that they're being treated by the police is appalling. It's shameful, it's disgraceful, it's completely just inhumane. And you know I don't like using that word either, but it is inhumane. I'm just glad that, you know, this movement is gaining more traction at this time. And I hope it continues, and I hope I can join protests soon, because this virus for people with disabilities is very, you know, very risky. And so I haven't been to any protests, but I would be if it wasn't for this virus, that's for sure. And yeah, I mean, I would just say, like, just educate yourself if you don't see why this movement, if you don't see why this movement is so imperative to our society's growth, just educate yourself, because, I mean, the history is just disgusting, basically. So it's our job in the present as white people, or as other people of color, you know, to change the narrative at this point now. Like, enough is enough. We need people to stand up and defend our fellow earthlings and protect our fellow earthlings. And yeah, it's just crazy. But so aside from those things, like I said, I've been getting back into oil-free eating. Always vegan, of course, since 2014. Haven't not been vegan at any point throughout that time. So I am going to be putting up some what I eat in a day videos for you guys. I don't know if you guys are still interested in that, but hopefully you are. And I'm going to try to be putting up some other kinds of videos as well, maybe more sit-down videos like this one. maybe I don't think I'm going to do many vlogs or anything like that, but maybe more sit down videos and some what I eat in a day. So if you're still looking for diet advice, nutrition advice, obviously I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a professional, but I am disabled, and I did lose like 60 pounds without any exercise at all. So I do have that experience, and I'm looking to lose more weight. Still on this journey. I was with my boyfriend for a few years, and you know what happens when you get into a relationship. You just get very comfortable, and you just fall into these habits of eating delicious and unhealthy food together, and it's beautiful in the moment, but then you're like, fuck, like, when did I stop caring about what is going into my body? So every morning, lately, like I said, I've been, not every morning, but lately I've been drinking smoothies in the morning. If I don't drink a smoothie, I'm usually eating fruit. So every morning I get some kind of fruit into my day, especially during the summer and like nice warm weather. Like the fruit is just, it's delicious. It's so good, especially those cherries. Oh my God, I want to go get more of those. I was just like popping them all day. It's just like candy. So yeah, fruit in the morning. And then actually I've been doing like a massive lunch. And I think I used to do this in my past videos as well. My lunch is also kind of my dinner. So because it's just easier for me to make a bigger meal in the afternoon. So I, have a relatively big meal in the afternoon, and I save some of it for closer to the nighttime, but I haven't been eating past like 6:30-ish because I want to really just make sure that my body is on some kind of schedule, because my body likes that. So I'm gonna give my body what it likes. And yeah, I mean, it's been working for me. And then, like I said, I've had like one day a month where I'm like, I'm gonna eat a Beyond Burger and fries, and it's gonna be fine. I'm not going to die from those things. Or if I want to get something like takeout, let's say if I want to get takeout for like for the day, or like for my biggest meal of the day, if I want to get takeout, I'll look into the healthier options of the things that are on the menu. So like it's still not healthy, but it's at least healthier than what I would normally get when I eat out. So I've been doing that a little bit as well. So yeah, I'm finding that it's helping me. I feel like I'm getting back to that like a slimmer state. And I mean, I've always felt pretty good because, I am pretty conscious of what goes into my body. Even when I was in a relationship, I was still pretty conscious of what goes into my body. So, I always felt pretty good. But I do realize that I've been feeling a lot better in terms of my digestion without the oils and like the soy meats and wheat, like gluten meats and stuff like that. So I've been really focusing on vegetables, whole grains, fruits, and yeah, just following like Dr. Greger's recommendations, or trying to. I don't include that many nuts in my diet, but like the Physicians Committee of Responsible Medicine, I make sure I am just incorporating like healthy fats as well, not like overdosing on healthy fats, but I'll switch it up. So like once a week I'll have an avocado for the day, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna eat tons and tons of fat each day, but I'm not going to dismiss my body's craving for the fat either. So so tahini is another one that I've been enjoying, like a tahini sauce. I put it on like cauliflower and rice, baked cauliflower in the oven. Very, very simple. This tahini sauce is basically just soy sauce or like coconut aminos with tahini. And what you do with the tahini, obviously you mix it with water first, and then I put the soy sauce in, and that's like such a yummy sauce on top of cauliflower. I love it and I crave it. So yeah. Sorry, this is kind of long. I haven't spoken to you guys in a really long time, and I feel like there's just a lot to update on, and I feel like I'm at a place in my life now where I feel more comfortable and ready to share with YouTube again. So I hope that this is a good video. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Anyway, it was great talking to you guys and seeing you guys. Please comment below. Tell me how your quarantine's going. Tell me your thoughts on inclusivity. Oh, that's what I wanted to just dabble a little bit into, but I didn't take the segue from the BLM movement. I just wanted to say that, you know, like, inclusivity is very important, and as a person with a disability, I find that when we address the issues such as racism, sexism, ableism, these very negative ideologies, we address a lot of issues at once. So, for example, you know, a lot of people of color that are killed also have a disability. So it's important that we address disability as well when we talk about inclusivity. And we, you know, as people with disabilities, we do tend to get put on the back burner a little bit. I don't know if that's because we lack, you know, a larger population in comparison to other groups. But, you know, it's unfortunate, but hopefully with the rise in, you know, like I said, inclusivity, with the rise in justice and equality, we can start this conversation and really open it up about disability and ableism. And July is Disability Awareness Month, so it's just so important to just educate yourself and to be open and willing to include other types of people, like people that aren't like you, in spaces of professional spaces, in community spaces, protect people with disabilities, defend people with disabilities. Everything I said about Black people, do the same for people with disabilities as well, and other people of color and other minority groups. And just be nice, be kind. You know, we're all one. I'm a reflection of you, you're a reflection of me. So it's just so important. So yeah, I'll leave off on that note, and I hope you guys have a really, really great day and or night wherever you are. And I did change my Instagram name to ICU, like IYE, I mean EYE, C, you know, SEEU2 _. I'll put it in the down bar. And I also have a blog now called Navigate Disability, and I've put up a few posts on it. It's a WordPress, and I'll link that down below as well. I posted about BLM, I posted about transportation, and I also posted about, there's one more thing I posted about, but I forgot. But check it out if you would like to, and I also have an Instagram for that as well called Navigate Disability. So definitely check me out, check it out, and let me know what you think, and I hope you guys have a great day.